Happy Halloween! For today's final video of the month of October, I decided that, if you can hear Lena crying throughout this video, I'm so sorry. She asked me to be let out of my room. She was in here, she started clawing at the door, she wanted to leave, and now she's sitting outside my room, crying. I don't know what to tell you. For this, the final video this month, I thought I would take you through just some of my favorite Halloween things that I bought this month. Because I bought so much spooky stuff this year, and I feel like stores had significantly less than they usually do, and I feel like whatever they had I bought. So I just thought I would kind of show you some of them. This is like a Halloween themed favorites video, if you will, or a haul Halloween. And I'll tell you where I got each piece, but the only upsetting thing about this video is that because it's going up on actual Halloween, I don't know that you'll be able to get any of this anymore, especially because so many stores have really, there's a fly in my face, have really been like, okay, we put out 2 things for Halloween, and it's gone, and here's all the Christmas. Like, Dollar Tree had probably the best selection of Halloween stuff this year, and they really, really got rid of it fast for Christmas. So, first thing we're going to talk about is clothes. So every year online, Modcloth does a really cute Halloween collection, and I always love it, and I always want it. And this year, they had a jumper that I wanted. You'll notice I'm wearing a jumper, and I wanted it, but it was over $100. Okay, and I don't spend that kind of money on one article of clothing. Okay, I just don't. But I wanted this jumper, and I talked myself into it, and then I talked myself out of it. And then when I talked myself back into it, it was sold out, and I was really upset. And then a couple of weeks went by, and it was back in stock. And I didn't hesitate that time, and I bought it. So this is the Spells and Stuff jumper from Modcloth. I am wearing it in this video, but I also have a shot farther back. So clothes fit me kind of weird, obviously, because my body's a little bit different shaped because of my disability. But I still think it's cute. I still like it. And I wear a size 12, if you were curious. So I bought this jumper, and I also bought 2 shirts. So the one shirt I bought is called the Oh So Spooky top. That one I think is really cute, especially because it's got that sort of maroon velvetness to it, and then the sort of Halloween pattern on it isn't so in your face. So when I wear it throughout the rest of the year, like, I wear all my spooky stuff all year long. Like, it's not an October thing, just so you know. But when I wear it throughout the rest of the year, like, people are going to tell me my shirt's cute and not even realize that it says, like, trick or treat all over it. I love that. And then the other shirt I bought is the Collared Reflections peplum top, which is a weird name for it, but it's pretty much, I think of it as my Wednesday Addams shirt. I used to have another dress that had that sort of white collar, but I think I wrecked it, so I bought this one instead. This one, the fabric on that one is a little bit weird. Like, it's a little bit, I don't know, like spandexy, but I still like it. It's still cute. And honestly, now that I bought so many clothes from websites like Modcloth and that sort of thing, like, I am not someone who can afford to be bougie, but you can tell the difference in the quality of, like, more expensive clothes. Because I'm usually someone who buys, like, from Wish and stuff like that, or Forever 21, right? But, like, the way these clothes are made, like, they just feel nicer. There was some work put into them, and I really like it. And so now I own 2 shirts, a dress, and a romper from Modcloth in my whole closet, and I don't have any regrets. The next thing that I bought online that I wanted to show you, and it sort of falls into the clothing category, beauty, that sort of thing. Impress, every year, which is a Kiss brand, they do spooky Halloween press-on nails, and every year I look for them in Walmart, and this year I realized that you can order from their website, and it's not even expensive to ship. So I bought 2 of their Halloween nails. They actually had more than this. They had a couple of other, like, spooky nail designs as well, but I only bought 2. Aren't you proud of me? So the ones that I'm wearing right now, these ones are called Hide and Seek. They have, like, spooky houses and trees and stuff. I did cut them down because I can't wear nails that long. And then the set that I was wearing all month long is called In the Dark. They're these sort of, you know, the matte black, the orange sparkly, and the, like, pumpkins and ghosts and stuff on the white nail. So if you were wondering what nails I was wearing in a video and they weren't just black, there were these Impress ones, and then I only changed into these ones yesterday. I love these. They weren't even expensive, which is, I think, is great. Like, I love press-on nails, and I love that they're not expensive, and they're so easy to do, and I just feel like the whole ordeal of going out and getting your nails done is so not for me. I'd rather just do press-on nails myself, thank you. Let's keep it in the makeup, hair, beauty type realm for now. So if I can talk about Party City. This background is actually from Party City. It's the tablecloth, and it's unfortunate that I've only shot this video with it because I love it so much. I bought 2 of them. The other one's still in the package, but I just think it's so cute. I love, like, this is my desired Halloween aesthetic, right? Like, cute stuff, but still the ghosts and the pumpkins and that sort of thing. I just love it, so I bought this from Party City. I have 2 of them. If you ever see it in a future video again, just know that I have 2 of them, so you're going to probably see it a lot. But I also at Party City bought this. This is literally just a scrunchie, but it's black with purple bats on it, and it kind of doesn't feel the greatest, like, if you listen. Like, it's not the nicest feeling, but I don't care because scrunchies go in your hair and I can't feel it. I just think it's really cute, and it's, like, subtle spooky. That's what I like about it, too. And then the other thing I bought from Party City were these. I bought 2 clips of them, and they're little hair bow clips. But they're like little bat wings, you know? And I just think they're so cute, especially like for the rest of the year if I curl my hair or whatever and I just want to put like a piece up, like clip them back like that. I also, you might have seen in a video or two, I have the skeleton hands as well. I bought those from Wish, and I don't love them as much as I wish I did because they sent me the ones with like blood splatter on them instead of just the plain white ones. I think they have the plain white ones at Claire's, honestly, so I know it's so extra of me to have 2 sets of skeleton hand clips, but I might go there and buy them. But that's not what we're talking about for now. We're talking about these clips. I think they're so cute. I love that I bought them. I think they were like $4 or something. Whatever. I didn't even care how much they were because I think they're cute. Speaking of Claire's, I did buy 2 things from Claire's, and they're pretty much exactly the same. So I went to Claire's because they usually have cutesy Halloween stuff, and I'm like, you know, almost 30, but I'm still a child in my heart. And I saw this headband, and I love the spooky pattern. Like, it's got ghosts and cat hair and pumpkins and black cats, and I just thought it was so cute. And they had a matching scrunchie, but I only bought the headband, and then I had like so much regret about not buying the scrunchie, so I went back a couple weeks later and I also bought the scrunchie. But like, this scrunchie feels better, and it's so cute. And honestly, like, why did I second guess myself? Like, why didn't I just buy this to begin with, you know? It's so cute. I love it. I'm gonna wear it. Like, it's not like I'm not gonna use it, you know? So I guess if I can move on to Dollar Tree, because I definitely bought the most at Dollar Tree, and then we can sort of start with the same sort of hair group, if you will. One of the things that I love about Dollar Tree is every year they do really cute Halloween scarves, and I have a bunch of them, and one of my favorite ones actually has my mom turn into a face mask, because I have a backup one, right? So I love that one. It's black. You've probably seen it before. It's got little pumpkins and stuff on it. This year it took them a while to put out the cuter scarves. They had these infinity scarves that weren't as cute, but eventually they put out the cute ones, and I bought both of them. So this one is just black with pumpkins on it, and I just think I like the pattern. You know, they're like cute, happy pumpkins, but they're not too cheesy looking. I just love this. I use these typically. I wrap them around a hair elastic if my hair is up, or I wear them as a headband, that sort of thing. I'm not really a big scarf wearer because I don't have a big neck. So I like this one, but I also really like the other one that I bought, and it's this one. So it's white, and it's got cauldrons and stuff on it, and it says Halloween, boo, trick or treat. I just like the pattern, again, and it's sort of, I feel like this one, you look at it, and it's, you know, to me, it's overtly Halloween-y, but if it's like the middle of the year, and I'm just wearing it over my ponytail, it might not scream Halloween to the rest of the world, but I know it's Halloween. The only reason that bothers me, like, the only reason I even say it's not overtly Halloween is because, like, sometimes strangers give me flack if I'm wearing, like, ghosts or something in February. And, I mean, I just want to be clear that I don't care what they think, but it's just annoying to have to talk to people I don't know. And that's really the truth of it. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want anything to open conversation. I want them to just not even notice I'm there. So that's that. And then also, thanks to Dollar Tree, I have the beginning of my future spooky kitchen. I'm 26 years old and I still live at home, but someday I will live somewhere else. And I'm going to have a spooky kitchen. The thing that I didn't buy that was going to go in my spooky kitchen was the only sort of Halloween thing I saw at Winners at all this year. They had nothing, but it was this big ceramic heavy bowl, and it had little silhouettes of a witch on a broom all over it. And I wanted it so bad, and it was only $12, but it was big, and it was breakable, and it was heavy, and I could just see me bringing it home and smashing it all over the floor. So I didn't buy that, but I have like a whole kitchen set. So first and foremost, I bought pot holders and a matching oven mitt. These are from Dollar Tree. Can you believe this? It came with, like, I bought the 2 pot holders together and the oven mitt. This is the best thing ever. I love Dollar Tree so much, and I bought this, and I brought it home, and my younger sibling said, Abby, you have never used the oven before in your life. And you know what? You're right. But someday I will have to use an oven and I will be prepared for that day because I have an oven mitt. And it's got the witch on it, and I'm just obsessed with it. And then I also had the oven mitt and the pot holders in this pattern as well, but I didn't buy them. But I did buy the towel. And it says, when witches go riding and black cats are seen, you know it's Halloween. And it's just a little tea towel. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? And then also to go in my future spooky kitchen, skeleton hand tongs. I love these tongs. Like, look, I'm just gonna be able to pick stuff up with these tongs. All the time. Salad. Like, I'm there with my hand extenders. I think they're so cool. I should have bought more of these. I should have had an infinite amount of skeleton hand tongs. And now I just feel like it's too late. Like, what if they're gone? It sounds so silly to be like, that's all I bought from Dollar Tree, because that was actually quite a lot. But that's all I bought from Dollar Tree. From Dollarama this year, I didn't buy a whole lot because they don't really get new stuff every year. It's a lot of the same stuff recycled. But something they did have this year that I've never seen before, which is very 2020, they had Halloween-themed face masks. So I bought this one that's purple with pumpkins on it, and then this one that's black that has pumpkins and a couple of bats and that sort of thing on it. Very, very useful this year. Very great. I will be using these all year long, of course, not just spooky season. And it's weird because I go to quite a few Dollaramas, and I only saw these at one. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they were sold out at the other ones. I don't know what the situation is, but I bought both of those, and I will be using them a lot. Bath & Body Works frustrates me this year because they had so many cute Halloween-y stuff. I saw them in other people's YouTube videos and online and that sort of thing, but they were so hard to find. And it was like they would sell out, and then they would never restock it. And I don't understand what the thought process is. Like, especially, like, we got to September, and they only had slots in the store for the hand soaps. Not even hand soap accessories, like, just the hand soaps. They didn't have any of the accessories anymore, none of that. So I'm glad I bought what I bought, but it's so weird to me because when I went to Bath & Body Works in, like, July or maybe the beginning of August, they had one left of the big black sort of candelabra looking thing that holds one of the 3-wick candles. They only had one left, and it was like $40, so I didn't buy it. And they had one of the wall plug-in things that was the haunted house, and then I never saw either of them ever again. I saw them that one time, and that was it. And that was the same day that I bought this. This is I think you're supposed to put one of the hand soaps in it, and I bought this, and I was like, okay, great. Like, when I get paid, I'll go back and I'll buy 2 more, and these will be my new brush holders. Never saw them ever again. I saw them the one time I bought this. I have no idea what they were doing this year with their stock, but, like, this is the only one I ever saw. And so I love it, and I just kind of use it to hold some of my scarves and stuff now because I plan to have 3, and I only have 1. But I just think that's so weird that they didn't really stock things this year, even though there was clearly demand for them, you know? One of the other things I got from Bath & Body Works that I love so much is this little witch. So she is a hand sanitizer dispenser. This is also the Halloween hand sanitizer in Vampire Blood. Again, same thing with this. I know that they had 3 different kinds of these hand sanitizer dispensers this year. They had the pumpkin, they had a bat, and they had the witch. I never ever saw the pumpkin or the bat at either Bath & Body Works that I go to. And the only reason I ended up with the witch is because my sister found out what days they get their shipments, and I would call every day that they got their shipment. And the one time I called, she said, we have 1 of the witch left. And I said, put it on hold, I'll be there in an hour. And I went and I bought this. So again, I have no idea what they were doing with their stock. I'm glad that I bought her when I did. I'm glad that I bought this, but yeah. So she's really cute. Look at her. She lives in my purse now because we live in a hand sanitizer world, as you know. But when you push the little button that's in the back of her hair, if I can. Hello? Oh, it's in the back of her head, not the back of her hair. Her little crystal ball glows. Look at it. Isn't she so cute? I'm so happy I got her. I'm disappointed that I didn't get a chance to get the pumpkin or the bat. I would have loved to have gotten either of them too, but I'll live with just my witch because I think she's cute. And then the other Bath & Body Works thing I got is this candle holder. My mom loves this candle holder. She wishes it wasn't so Halloween-y, or else she'd put it in the house, you know, all year long. Let me take the candle out. That might help you see it. It doesn't help you see it, but It's got pumpkins and a cat and a spooky house and that sort of thing on it. I didn't have anything to kind of hold my candles up, so that also helped. And this wasn't even that expensive. I think it was like $16, so I'm glad I bought it. This candle, by the way, is eucalyptus and sage. Love that smell. Love that smell. It smells so clean and happy and fresh. But yeah, so it's so weird to me because I probably would have got more from Bath & Body Works than just those 3 things, but they just decided not to stock anything this year. Last but certainly not least, I want to show you my favorite things that I got from Michaels this year. Michaels was another one of those weird ones that had like stock in August, and then they started to get the rest of their Halloween stock, and I feel like that original stock went away and I never saw it again. So in that original set of stuff that they came out with, I bought this crystal ball. She does light up. I don't know how well you can see it, but I just think she's cute. She was $20, and I bought her, and then I never saw her again. Which I think is so weird. Like, they come out with products and then they just disappear. So I bought her then, and then I also bought my little cat skeleton man. I named him Baron after the cat in The Cat Returns. He lives over with my plants. He watches over them and also takes care of the plants that inevitably die. And again, I saw him, I bought him, and then I never ever saw him ever again. So I think that's weird. And then they started to get the rest of their stock. Like I said, I forgot to grab. So one of the things that I bought in the rest of their stock, I forgot to grab it, so I'll have to insert a picture, is a mug. And it's orange, and it says Witch's Brew. No, it says a little bit of Witch's Brew on it. And I think it's so cute. It's a nice big size mug. Like, it's not massive, but it's a bigger size mug, so I can actually drink, like a solid amount of coffee in it. I love that mug. I'm not typically a huge fan of, like, solid orange like that either, but I love this mug so much. It's so important to me. And it's funny because I bought that mug, and then I never saw that one specifically at Michael's ever again. They had all the rest of them still, but never that one. And then in a similar category, I also bought this tumbler from Michael's this year. I have another one that was part of their, like, one of their Martha Stewart collections a couple years ago. It says, "Eat, drink, and be scary" on it. But this one, I just love the sort of iridescent spider webs all over it, and I use these for water. Like, my goal every day is to fill this with water at least once and drink it all. That way I'm getting some semblance of water in my body instead of just caffeine. That's sort of my goal every day. And I figure, like, I know you're supposed to get 8 glasses of water or whatever, but, like, I'm 3 feet tall, so I figure at least one of these is enough, you know? And it's just useful, and it's cute, and that's great. And then one of my favorite things that Michaels did this year was they came out with this, similar to this background, but it's sort of like a Halloween-y pattern type thing, and they had like a tea towel. This came with another tea towel in front of it that had a skeleton, and it said Bon Appetit, but I gave that to my sister because I really just wanted this one. I just love the way the pumpkins look, and the skulls, and the cats, and the moon. I just think it's so cute, and I also had these buckets that have this pattern on it too, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to use these buckets for yet. I bought 4 of them in total, because they had 4 of them in this pattern, so I bought all of them, and then I never saw them again. I saw the rest of the patterns, but not this one. I had a succulent in this one for a while, and then the succulent died. But 2 of my other plants are doing great, and they're in this. They're not planted in this, but they're sitting in their nursery pots in this, you know? And I think they're so cute. Maybe I could use these for... I could use these for brushes, but they're bigger than the brush holders I have now, and then that would encourage me to get more brushes, so I'm not going to do that. But I just love this pattern. I think it's so cute. It reminds me of Bewitched. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the witch hat with the little sparkles on it. I just think it's so cute, and I wish everything I owned was in this pattern. If they had a dress in this pattern, I would wear it every day of my life. This cauldron that holds my eyeliners is actually bakeware that I bought from Michael's. You can actually put this in the oven. Up to like 350 or something like that, and like bake little cupcakes in it or whatever. But I saw it and I bought it without even thinking of what it was going to be, and then I realized I needed a new holder for my eyeliners. So that's what this is for, and I bought it from Michael's, obviously. And is that the end? I think that's the end. That's it. I mean, that's obviously not everything I bought. But that's sort of the best of what I bought during Halloween this year. The weirdest thing to me is you'll notice there's nothing from Spirit Halloween. I don't know why, but their decor this year just didn't really do it for me. They didn't really have a lot of sort of useful stuff. It was a lot of very costumey outfits this year, and a lot of very, like, clearly themed decor. Like, I don't know where their sort of basic witch line went, or their sort of vampire-y stuff. Like, now it's all very, like, Beetlejuice, or Pennywise, or Chucky. Like, it's... I miss the more generic stuff. As you can see from probably everything that I bought here, like, none of it is themed like a movie or anything. I like the generic Halloween stuff. I just think it's the cutest. It's my favorite. So yeah, anyway, I guess that's it for the last spooky video of 2020. I'm sad. I feel like I ran out of time for a lot of the videos that I wanted to do and I wanted to make. But there's always next year, and I can always, it's me. I can always sprinkle some spooky videos out throughout my normal videos if I want to, or if you want me to. So thank you so much for all of your support this Halloween season on my channel. I could never have imagined this channel to do what it did during this season, especially on Instagram. I mean, my Sally reel, where I turn myself into Sally, has been viewed over 1 million times. I never could have expected that. So thank you so much, truly, 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 from the bottom of this witchy heart, for your support and for being so nice and for sharing videos and for not commenting mean things. Every now and then I get a mean comment, but the nice thing about YouTube and Instagram is they don't really care what someone comments. They just care that you commented, and it helps me out in the end. But again, truly, thank you so much for all of the support. I will be back next week with sort of your more normal videos, normal Tuesday videos, that sort of thing. So for now, happy Halloween. I hope you have a great, great day. Stay in if you can. Eat lots of candy. Watch lots of scary movies. Put on a costume. I was going to wear a witch hat in this video, but I couldn't get it to fit in the frame properly, so I didn't bother. Put on a costume. Eat food, watch movies, do like a big Zoom call with all your friends and watch some spooky movies together that way. That would be like the best thing to do. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!